text and they replied by video calling you. It meant that serious, maybe even complicated words needed to be said that could not be covered by text speak or emojis. She was, of course, glowing with health and sunshine, whereas I was muted by grey skies, skin puffed out by too many carbohydrates, my updo frazzled by too much time over a hot stove, and an unsightly rash around my neck caused by my 100% acrylic Christmas jumper. "Before you even start," she said, "I know what you're thinking. This diary is some hippie crap that my sister's got into because she lives in LA. Funnily enough, that was exactly what I was thinking. Well, it's not. My girlfriend Janelle, you know, the one who's married to the cousin of the Foo Fighters drummer, well, she gave me a motivational diary for my 50th birthday, and it's changed my life. Honestly, Cathy. It's made me put myself first, made me think about what makes me happy, and that's really hard for people like us." "What do you mean, people like us?" "You know, female, a mother, a wife." I gave that one a moment's thought. "If you say so," I replied eventually, grabbing my 8th Ferrero Rocher of the evening. She peered at me through the phone, and I hoped she couldn't see the gravy that had dripped down the fluffy snowman on my chest. "All we do is fit around other people's lives," she continued, "while we let ourselves go." Harsh, I thought. We let other people live the way they want, while we adjust our way round them. Well, it's time to put yourself first, Cathy. Work out what you want to achieve to make yourself happy before it's too late. "What makes you think I'm not happy?" "How was Christmas?" she asked. "Oh, you know, the usual over-panicking and under-delivering. I've spent weeks in the endless cycle of buying food, then buying even more food in case there's not enough food, then buying presents followed by buying even more presents in case there are not enough presents. Then hours alone in the spare bedroom wrapping way too many presents before spending hours alone in the kitchen cooking way too much food. 2 activities that, as you well know, I hate and am terrible at. It's been great, really it has. An absolute joy as usual." "Mind I say you sound a little depressed, Cathy?" She was making me mad now. "No, I'm not. I had a perfectly normal Christmas, Lizzie. That doesn't make me depressed." "If that's your Christmas, then you should be depressed," she replied. "Of course, it could also be the menopause kicking in. That might be why you're feeling a bit down." "Jesus, Lizzie. I was feeling perfectly fine about my typically disappointing Christmas until you put me on the counselling couch and overanalyzed it. I'm just saying that at your age, you need to be monitoring for symptoms of the menopause. Anxiety and depression can be a part of that. You are making me anxious, Lizzie, not my reproductive system. Are you having night sweats yet? Or difficulty sleeping? Vaginal dryness? Reduced sex drive? Are you reading this from a leaflet or something?" "No, I have a webpage open. Look, I haven't seen any sign of the menopause yet. My periods are all still perfectly normal." "You're still having periods?" gasped my sister. She looked truly horrified, as if I told her I was an axe murderer. "Yes, they still keep coming, monthly, like they're supposed to." "But why aren't you on the pill, Cathy? I went on the pill straight after I had Alicia. I can't have had a period in 18 years. I paused, flummoxed for an answer to what I realised was a perfectly reasonable question. I thought about it, but I never got round to it. I was just kind of distracted by, life. Distracted by other people's needs and not your own, you mean? Said Lizzie. You see, this is exactly why I've sent you the motivational diary, so this kind of self-neglect doesn't happen. I'm not self-neglecting, I told her. I'm perfectly fine. I reached for my 9th Ferrero Rocher. Look, you don't have to put anything difficult in there, she said. Just some simple stuff that will make all the difference. So what have you put in yours then? I asked her. What's your January goal? Actually, I've decided to train for a marathon, but that doesn't mean... I laughed. Of course I did. I'm not doing it, I said firmly. I'll only disappoint myself, and then I'll be really unhappy. She sighed and leaned back, folding her slim, bare arms and revealing the clear blue skies behind her. If you say so, she said, but don't come crying to me next year when you're miserable. Just give it a go, sis. Please. I'm not miserable, I told her. Well, I wasn't until I spoke to you. My reaction to this phone call was obviously to reach for several more Ferrero Rochers and go into a deep sulk.